So that's got things underway. And here's Lewandowski. Figo. Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's forced to go back. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Beckenbauer. Mendes. He's found a way past. And he's gone backward here.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Now the finish! And for a moment, time stood still. The Netherlands still without a single shot on target. Jimenez. And Fermin. Pedri. For João Cancelo. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Fermin. It's a pretty loose pass. Mendes. That'll be a throw-in. That is great defending, so alert. João Cancelo. Pedri. Beckenbauer.
I am charging.
Well, that has not gone well. Looking for the run. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Good read, needed to be. Spread out to the left, and they can counter here. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Figo, there he goes, and the finish! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Fiddles it through. Aim forwards. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And the first half is done. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No score in the first half, who's ready to go for it now? He's got plenty of space out wide here, pinches it off him. Well, the clearance is short. And now they can spring out of defence. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Oh, well played. They've played it short. Tries to get it clear. The Netherlands can start a counter here. And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitutions taking place.
Elche can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are...
Borja Garces! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
And it's been given away. Jimenez. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Fermin. Throw in.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Elche can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Mendes, distributed tidily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
There's the hit! They've done it! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Substitution.
Time for a change in personnel. The Netherlands take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Cleared away.
The Netherlands certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
It's a sweet ball, that.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Interesting ball. No, that's been intercepted. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And it's Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Driving forward. No way through. It's Figo! The visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. It's Figo! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And it's Ocampos. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, here you have a striker's worst nightmare, Peter, in this guy, Sergio Ramos. He's getting himself ready for the battle. You just know what you're going to get from him. He's not the world's best.
Has a go! Goal, the Netherlands! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Goal scorer for Netherlands after 15 minutes is number 7.
So, a breakthrough already. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Luca Bacchio. Now, who's going to be first to this? Distributed tidily. Pedri and Fermin. Rudiger. Now it's Mbappe. Lewandowski. Luca Bacchio. And Agume.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lobbed in behind. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. Fermin. It's Pedri. Neymar. Agume, and now the breakaway.
The Netherlands can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Luca Bacchio. There's the hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Agume really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that has been cleared.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he latch on to this? Rudiger gets it away. And we hit half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
The Netherlands head in, having made the... Now it's Lewandowski. Danger averted for now. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Vermeer. And that's been intercepted. Mbappe. Lucas Ocampos. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Number 5. Lucas Ocampos. Number 15. Coming on the field.
Over to the left.
Number 7.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Number 20. Number 12.
Can he get it through? Place it in low. There's the shot! And here's Suso. Suso! Oh my word, that is quite something! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's played forward.
The Netherlands showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Agume. Mariano. Driving through the middle.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, look, he moves and...
And there goes the final whistle. The Netherlands can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions. A very poor show.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
That's a shade optimistic. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's hoisted clear. Spread it left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Gets into some space. No way through, so back it comes. Guevara. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That has ended up in no man's land. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Spread out to the left. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Can he spark a counter here? Fermin. And no, that was never going to make it. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Neymar.
Look, movement creates more op...
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Tries to get it clear. Sola. No, it's not getting there. Guevara. And he's heaved it away.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. Well, he certainly...
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitution.
Here we go again then.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Danger averted for now. And he'll shoot here! Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Bit too much weight on the pass. And that has been knocked clear. Could move up a gear here.
The attendance for this match was 71.
So we've reached the hour mark. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
And it's Figo. Neymar. João Cancelo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Plays a He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
The goal for the Netherlands after 68 minutes is number 9, Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's having a go! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
The Netherlands clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Point-blank header! No, not the best of headers. Guevara. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, nice touch.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the referee brings it to a close. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Lewandowski claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Figo. Oh, good read. It's a really well-measured ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
Yes, getting the best out. Got a shot away! Oh, that's a waste.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
And that interception was most necessary. Figo. He's found a way through. There's the delivery. There's the hit! Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Figo.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices. Deal with the man or deal with the space.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Valde. Great run on the overlap here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Good spot, he's seen the run. And they've been given a corner. Barcelona, corner number 2 then. And that has been clubbed away. De Jong! And he has kept it out somehow.
De Jong,
oh, terrible pass. It's Figo! And that was neither one thing nor the other.
well, chances like that need a delicate touch and they're quite a tough skill.
De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. That's a good ball out wide. Figo. Courtois deals with it effortlessly. Vinicius Junior. Oh, what a ball he's in. Decent hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Away from immediate danger.
1 minute added time.
And that's been intercepted. And we hit half-time. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Barcelona can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been cut out, well played. Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming. Vinicius Junior! Sticks it away! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
I just think that's a good example of how you take advantage of a lapse in concentration. He was on the prowl, hungry, looking for any scraps that came his way, and he certainly gobbled up the chance, took it really well.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 21, Frankie de Jong.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Madrid get themselves into the lead.
This next goal now is absolutely crucial.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Threads one in.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gavi. Fermin. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Added time.
Joao Felix! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Plays a sharp little ball here. He is through here. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. Into extra time we go. And that interception was most necessary. Madrid finding their passes. Nice interception, well timed. Played up towards the front line. Fiddles it through. Oh, we've seen that earlier. Only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
Substitution.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's onto this. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, no joy this time. Now it's Vinicius Junior. No, that's been intercepted. Moved on forwards. Stoichkov.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Isco. A real chance if he can get through. Oh, he's burst. Can he put it away? There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
OK, get set. We have penalties. So this one to set the tone. One 0.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Vinicius Junior steps up for his penalty. Oh, what a save!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Barcelona with the chance to go 2 up. And they're 2 up. Madrid can't afford to miss another one. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
The third man in the queue.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
He must, but can he? Yes, that's how you do it.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
So can he do it? He's buried it, and he's won it. Barcelona have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid...
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene over... Header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Oh, not quite. Shibasaki makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, Peter, we're talking about a great engine here. You think there's 2 or 3 of them on the pitch because of the sheer amount of ground he'll cover. 1 minute, he's breaking up a counter-attack in the opposition.
Real chance! It's there! The breakthrough strike! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Spread it left. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shot has a go! And he hits the net! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been clubbed away. Kashima Antlers can counter promptly here. Interesting ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit.
There's the hit! We've got a goal!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played back in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well read, nice interception. 5 minutes till the break. Can he get it through? Now, what about a counter-attack? He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free.
3 minutes added time.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
No, that's been intercepted. He could be in here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
Gets his pass away. There's no flag. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that's been intercepted. Well, they are still trailing and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
The attendance for this match
Oh,
was
good read.
61,898.
And he was quick to react.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, well played.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Spot on, Peter.
That is good alertness. It's a pretty loose pass. He's gone forward.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Shifted upfield. Kashima Antlers are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
On the field, number 6, number 7, number 18. Coming on the field, number 37, number 20, number...
Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's fabulous. He's found some space. That's a decent clearance.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Great chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well seen, saw that coming. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment... Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Played through into space. Terrific header! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that interception was most necessary. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And a header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Bellotti.
Bellotti really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Can he spark a counter here? Bonaventura. Ikone. Oh, shooting chance! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Defence has got rid of that. Played it early. He rises! Denied by an instinctive save.
Belotti clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Pelotti. Belotti! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Interesting ball. Biraghi. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, good read. They've played it short. Crossed in again. Cleared away. The Netherlands can start a counter here. Pedri. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely spread. Gets into some space. And it's Cancelo. Great hit! Superb goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
The goal scorer for Netherlands, number 11, Luis Figo. Luis Figo. Luis Figo.
And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
The Netherlands go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half. The Netherlands carrying a one-goal lead. Biraghi. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. The Netherlands are looking to break at pace. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Lewandowski. And that was very necessary. Looking to hit the front line. That's a throw. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
He's had a hit! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
The Netherlands grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Ikone. So what can they make of this? In with the challenge. Vermin. Castrovili.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Fiddles it through. And the shot! Danger averted for now. And that's been won straight back. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Steaming on. Tries a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Neymar. Driving forward. Castrovili. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
Has been indicated.
Beckenbauer tries to clear. And that's that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
The Netherlands will walk away happy from this with such a show of defensive solidity.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. João Cancelo.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Figo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
João Cancelo with the short one. That is a great ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's gone forward, and here's Lewandowski. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He has a shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Pedri. Forwards and with intent. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. João Cancelo spots it and intercepts. Balda. It's Pedri. Goes looking wide. Oh, really good feet.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the second half gets underway. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. It's a really well-measured ball. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Forward it goes. Pass is just off target. And he's there to belt it away. And that has been knocked clear. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And now they can spring out of defence.
The attendance for this match was 70,000.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
He is just caressing the ball. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, that's delightful. Showing good feet. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
"75 minutes played. This is it then, now or never. Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Coming on the field. Number 10. Number 91.
Cleared away.
Number 12.
That's a throw. Figo. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The Netherlands have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
One 0 never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
The goal scorer for Netherlands after 85 minutes is number 9, Robert Lewandowski.
The Netherlands take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances it really had to be. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That has been slung wide. Looking for the runner. Goes to finish! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. The Netherlands have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Lewandowski picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight space.
Hits one! And again! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Could move up a gear here. The Netherlands, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He shifted it to the flank. Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, the Netherlands! There is the breakthrough!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
The goal for the Netherlands after 26 minutes is number 15, Neymar! Neymar! Neymar!
The Netherlands take the lead, 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Played out to the left flank. And he's there to belt it away. It's an early cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Out to the right. And now the breakaway. And the two sides separated by the game's only... He's gone for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Bari certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
João Cancelo.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Back towards the middle. Lewandowski. And the shot! The pressing's into... And the follow-up! It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
For Netherlands, after 43 minutes, is number 11, Luis Figo. Luis Figo. Luis Figo.
The Netherlands grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Good read, needed to be. And the first half is done. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
The Netherlands ahead 2-0 and they are looking good.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes and we start the second half. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. In with a header! The Netherlands, with this 2-goal lead, they're certainly looking much the more assured side. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pedri. Can he spark a counter here? Does well to stand firm and defend it.
20,987.
And a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Bardi couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Might be danger here. Lovely bit of skill. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He could be in here. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe gets through on his own. Real chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
2 goals on the day and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control. He's shifting through the gears, shapes to shoot! Figo! And it's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Some heroic goalkeeping but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
The Netherlands tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
They've played it short. Bardi can counter promptly here. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Vermin. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they... So, will they or won't they? It is another massive test. If results go the right way, then the club can take a huge step in terms of their big picture standing. The support here is colourful, cacophonous, a veritable assault upon our senses. It is time for them to believe. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Has a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Shibasaki. And that is a little undercooked. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. Kashima Antlers, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. More and more pressure on the ball here. Kashima Antlers yet to have an attempt on goal. He has found the way through. Hits one! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Aimed beyond the defence. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's looking to set free a runner.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He is through here. He's found some space. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. That's been cut out, well played. And that's been intercepted. Shibasaki. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, but now the finish! And out to safety. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Well, now to raise the ball. And a second time! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Shibasaki.
I am charging.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Gets his pass away. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh, that's a key interception.
The attendance
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
550.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's got away. Oh, he's found him in space. Shot at goal. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Time and again they are repelled. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? He gets big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. 1-0 the score.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's well spotted. Passes short and sharp. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. It's a good spell of possession, this.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And the counter is on. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through, and the shot!
Added time.
Oh, that is rather wayward. Oh, and he's through the middle. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
That looks like...
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. Into extra time we go. Kashima Antlers pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Shibasaki. And he's managed to get free. Has a go! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Kashima Antlers take the lead. And he's gone looking for safety.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Goalkeeper's ball. That's it for the first period of extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Substitution on the field. Number 18. Coming on the field.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And that interception was most necessary. Oh, shooting chance! He can pounce on that. He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And the finish!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. And he has done his bit.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty. Never looked in doubt, really. He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
So, the second man in line.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
The third man in the queue.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
The third man in the queue. Oh, Cooley does it. 3 each. He steps up to take the fourth penalty. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
He has nerves of steel.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
He must, but can he? Saves it! And that's won it! Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And we have in front of us this gloriously... Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. He gets big moment, massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rashford. Bit too much weight on the pass. Well seen, saw that coming. Fiddles it through. Ødegaard is onto this. Now this chance! They want to be quick to recover this. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Ødegaard. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Sané. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Modric. Ødegaard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rashford. Looking for the... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. They have hauled themselves right back into it. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Sané.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Haaland. Now it's Stoichkov. Costa Curta. And that interception was most necessary. That's a shade optimistic. Spread out to the left. Looking for the run. Has a go! He's delivered all right!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we are already promptly back underway.
The Netherlands need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Haaland. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Davis. Up to meet it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Odegaard is offering a wry smile there.
Davis. And it's Modric. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
The attendance for this match
Sané.
is 71.
The Netherlands do have a chance to counter here. And that has been cut short. Rudiger. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Odegaard. Fernandes. Rashford. Rashford was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Nedved. And he's in on goal. And Sané! Really well taken goal. The Netherlands are level. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
De Jong. Chance to finish. De Jong. Shapes to shoot. Oh, that's a waste.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
And it's Nedved. Distributed tidily. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Sané. Terrific header! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now the finish! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Alexander-Arnold. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort, fall behind.